Hello people, this is Ryder here to review the Kamen Rider Saber Gashapon Wonder Ride book 11. I forgot how the name was arranged because it's technically Gashapon 11 of Wonder Ride books. Anyways, yeah, this is the last of the core Legend Rider books that needed to get released. I just got thrown into Gashapon. So who was in the set? Gaim? Ghost? Kuga? No, Kuga was 2 sets later, but this was a set of 5, and the exclusive here obviously is the Kokuso Kabuto Koroku and such. Wonder Ride book. Why did I say? This one's my favorite of the Red Wonder, like the Red Legend Rider books, because this is weird to say, but it's actually kind of neat just to have a pure Red Wonder Ride book. Because I realize all of these Reds have been like, because I've just realized like Ryder typically doesn't do just this shade of red. They've always done like a maroon or like a dark shade. Like, cause like even this is brighter than Storm Eagle, or I might just be dumb. Because you can tell like Storm Eagle is a lot flatter, but like this one's like, yes, this is red. Anyways, the cover, I mean, I like the art style they went with, but it's honestly one of my least favorite of the Heisei Phase 1 writers, just because, I don't know, it doesn't really invoke Kabuto to me. I get what they were going with, because obviously they want to emphasize the speed, to which they did fine, but, I don't know, I guess I kind of wanted more out of this one, but, QR code for Gomba raising, transformation page, obviously got Kabuto right there, and obviously because the kunai doesn't count, we got the perfect sector with the sectors. Obviously, I should state this, I got mine pre-assembled, so the person that had it before really creased the middle, but obviously, because I feel like, I find it funny, like, because, I mean, technically all these riders can be categorized under the animal, but I think O's is the only one that technically actually made sense. Like, obviously, O's is the only one that made sense. Everyone else is just there because Beatles, and then you got Kiva. Come on. So there, for the last time, there's the Legend Rider jingle for the animal Wonder Ride books. Who else? Oh, Kuga. Yeah, Kuga was the other red one. like that transition. I mean, just the color transitions on this they're really neat. Come on. Alright, I guess I have to stop after, or I guess I have to wait after that. Obviously, we get Worm out of Kabuto. But yeah, overall, sorry. Overall, I think it is a solid book. It's probably like it's probably one of my least favorites out of the Phase 1 Heisei Riders, just because I don't know. I feel like this book doesn't really. I like the perfect sector, like that's cool, but like everything else is just kind of. Just like Blade, because this got released in the latter half of the Gashapon Wonder Ride book line, this one's extremely difficult to get your hands on. I got mine off of Collectibles for $12, pre-assembled. I suggest you looking at like a place like Mercari, Yahoo Japan, or like any other like Japanese service, and either try and get that via proxy service. But if Taka does have one up on his shop, I suggest for you to go there right away, as he's a lot easier to manage than like obviously a proxy service. But now, because we are basically done with the core Legend Rider books, they're honestly my favorite, like one of my favorite Legend Rider gimmicks we've had in recency. Just like being simplistic. I really like having them all. Like having them all together is really neat. It sucks that half of them, or like the majority of them, don't make sounds, but I feel like the appearance is kind of more important. Like I'm at least glad that the appearance at least is consistent for the most part, even though you're gonna have 3 different spines for each. But you're always gonna have a variation of 3 different spines for your collection. But honestly, despite how hard they were of just getting them all together, or having them all together is really neat and such. Like it really like. Yeah, if I had to be honest, it does seem kind of backwards to what they did with the Progress keys of actually releasing the majority of those in retail, while only like 4 of the core riders were like Gashapon, mostly Candy Toy. But then again, at least like you didn't have, like I guess I'll say at least one of the main primary riders, like one of the main riders, wasn't stuck into some like into like some stupid exclusive kind of thing, because from the rest we're going to cover, they're not technically essential. So that's what I at least like, but I guess because of that, the trade-off was that 8 of the Heisei Phase 1 riders had to be Gashapon Candy Toy or a magazine packet and such. But yeah, we have 2 more days left, so I'll have to do this review. This is Ryder and I'll leave people. Bye.